Welcome back to the Gente BC Motocross. We are ready to go with Pro-Am Lights Moto number 2. Spencer Knowles, number 19, was the guy to beat and won handily last time, with Delaplace getting a whole shot, but coming in number 2. Rat Trap is dropped, and we're going to see if the same situation happens here. Delaplace out in front, holding off Spencer Knowles and grabbing the whole shot there, but Spencer Knowles just giving it the throttle, doubling up on the jump, and taking over the lead just like that. We've got the same situation going on, but we've got Lee Cooch, who came in a little bit further back in the pack on the first round, right there in third. Braden Stewart in fourth, 148. There's Knowles coming. Oh, look at the speed that guy puts on there. Grabs a little wheelie as he pulls it down, puts that throttle right down there. Lee Cooch now up into second as Knowles continues to open up the lead. Lee Cooch, that Ironman from BC at number 523, holding on to second spot. Coming up behind him is Delaplace, then Braden Stewart. Riley Hendricks, I believe, is down there in fifth, 115. As he makes the turn there, we're going to have a look back at that start again. You can see how they blast out of there, get so narrow into this first corner. Look at the way that Delaplace cuts off Knowles, but Knowles just slingshots and grabs that double to take over the lead, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Riley Hendricks, as you can see here, back into fifth, trying to come up to take over from Braden Stewart. Look at the ruts that these guys are facing in the corners of this track. We'll see if he can manage to do it here. He's trying really hard to catch up now. You can see Ethan Ladd right back there in sixth. Ethan Ladd had done so well in the Pro Open here. Here comes Hendricks now, rather. He's trying to catch up to him here. Working the corners now, but he just can't seem to find the trigger. The guy who's got the trigger pulled completely right now, right on down, including that throttle twisted wide open, happens to be Spencer Knowles, your leader. Coots in second into the whoops right now. There's number 291 Delaplace along with Stewart. Hendricks coming up there, 115, but look at Ladd trying to close the gap right now. Ethan Ladd trying to move up into fifth. He's in sixth right now in the Kawasaki, chasing down Hendricks, who we saw the onboard camera from. Opening up a bit of a, oh, look out! Ethan Ladd losing the back end there. Oh, he looked like he went down really hard there. I hope he's going to be okay. He gets up kind of slowly, just leaves the bike and heads off of the track. Ethan Ladd trying to make the move here on Braden Stewart, but unable to. Looks like he's got a bit of a thigh injury here as he has a look to make sure that he's still all in one piece. Let's have a look at it one more time. Ladd losing the back end of the bike, coming down. Oh, and it looks like he took the peg in the upper thigh. That one's got to hurt. Maybe end up with a Charlie horse, some sort of contusion, but he is out of it right now. The guy who's in it all the way is Spencer Knowles, number 19, doubling it up right there. Here comes the race for second and third. Delaplace trying to close the gap on Lee Coots. Coots on the Suzuki. Delaplace, 291 right behind him. Putting the leg out there, not a bike leg between them now as they come side by side. Into the jump. Coots gets a bit of a lead there. Oh, and Delaplace right off of the track as he's trying everything he can to see if he gets by. And he goes down. Delaplace drops down the bike. But let's see if he can get started and hold on to third. Let's see what happened here. Delaplace trying to find a place on the inside. The back end of the bike just got away from him, and down he goes. Boy, I'm glad he got back up and got going again as opposed to Ethan Ladd. Spencer Knowles really got it going right here now on that Yamaha. You can see him looking very confident out in front. Seems to be undefeatable at this point. If you look at Moto number 2 in this final lap, and Spencer Knowles continuing to dominate as he's shown all the way through. But it was a different ballgame when it came to the bigger bikes. Lee Coots rather holding on there to second. Delaplace into third as they come through here into this final lap. Coots just making sure he keeps the rubber side down. We've seen some guys go down throughout this entire time. It's a tough track here in Chilliwack. Lee Coots holding on. Delaplace trying to find a place to pull the trigger to see if he can get by him. Well, the last time he tried that, he dumped the bike down. He's done a great job of being able to close up the gap here. Here we go again. He's trying to find that place to get by him here. Still a couple of bike lengths between them. Delaplace and Coots racing for third and second. And let me tell you, Delaplace doesn't want to be in second. Here comes your leader through the backstretch right now. That is Spencer Knowles. Knowles has not caught up to anybody at this point. As you can see the dust being kicked off there, and then those wet spots, those damper spots in some of those ruts. Spencer Knowles coming up here as he comes to the checkered flag and gives you that signature whip one more time. Spencer Knowles looking undefeatable And the small bikes, or at least the light bikes, Spencer Knowles number 1, Coots into second, Delaplace in third, and Stewart in fourth. What a battle it was there. And we are going to keep the action going at the Gente Motocross here in Chilliwack with Pro Open Moto number 2. Now, Ethan Ladd won this one, but Knowles, number 19, had worked his way all the way up. What will the battle shape up with here? We got a rider down, but there goes Delaplace grabbing the whole shot with Spencer Knowles, number 19, on the Yamaha, right there beside him. This is the battle that's been shaping up throughout the entire series. The two of them up and oh, Knowles, what a move on the inside, trying to get him there, but Delaplace had the speed on the outside to hold on to it. As they work their way through here, the pack comes by us. We looked over to see Delaplace and Knowles. Knowles coming up hard here, but Delaplace fighting him off. Oh, look at this, as they work their way through it here into the rhythm section. Delaplace in front, number 291, number 19, Spencer Knowles, who worked his way up to this very position from the very back of the pack after going down in the start in Moto number 1, is having none of that here through the whoops. We've got Ethan Ladd, number 3, and there comes Lee Coots, number 523, and there Riley Hendricks as well, number 115, back there in about 5th or so. As they come through, I just can't take my eyes off of this front situation here as we see Knowles and Delaplace still going for it. But we've still got some action going on right here in the back of the pack as well. With Delaplace, Knowles still out in front, working it hard here as they come through that first lap. Delaplace had a little look back to wonder where Spencer Knowles was. I know he's thinking about him as he's got him right on his tail here. Knowles takes on the inside. Delaplace trying to fight him off, but Knowles again doubling up on those jumps, somehow finding that extra twist in the throttle, and now Rooster tails him as he comes through that corner into that rut. Well, Spencer Knowles back out in front with Delaplace in second. This is the way it is from the series point of view. We're going to have to see if they're able to do it. Now watch this as you watch Knowles try to find the place by him. He knows that Spencer Knowles is right there. Delaplace trying to slingshot his way around on the outside, but he couldn't do it that time as Spencer Knowles dug those knobby tires in, got that extra push, and away he goes. Braden Stewart right now fighting off Coots. As Stewart and Coots in about 5th and 6th or so as they work their way around here now. Into the corners, twisted back and forth in the chicanes. Oh, Stewart almost came off the bike, kicked his leg out like a rodeo cowboy. Luckily, he didn't do that to Coots, but Coots got by him. I think that threw Braden Stewart off when he couldn't keep his balance there, and Coots has moved on up. Lee Coots, 523 on the Suzuki, through the rockers now. Oh, no! Braden Stewart goes down, and he's going to lose whatever positions he had there. Throws the leg back over and a disgusted feeling, no doubt, as he finds neutral and gets the shifter into the right place and starts kicking it over, trying to get things going. Let's see what happened here. Stewart looked like he was coming in real hard into the corner. Oh, and he banged his head awfully hard into that tire. I'm not sure we're going to see him back again as he kind of rattled there just a little bit. Delaplace still the leader with Ethan Ladd right behind him here. Delaplace off of the course as he misses that set of jumps, and Ethan Ladd goes down. Oh, it looked like Delaplace cut right across in front of him, hit that front tire and sent him down. Coots passes Ethan Ladd now and moves on up into about 3rd. As we look here now, 491, Ethan Ladd on the Kawasaki. Looking now to track down Coots, but Coots seems to be pulling away from him, and Ladd just not happy as he pulls off of the course. He's had problems like this before, and now he's got to try and straighten out the bike by kicking that front tire. Let's see what happened here. Delaplace came across, just touched that front tire, and sent Ethan Ladd face down into the dirt. Your leader, Knowles, opening up as big of a lead as he possibly can here, as he knows that a tiny mistake can make a difference, but we've seen it happen before and still be able to keep the position. But Spencer Knowles would rather just finish out this final lap, as he does, and grabs that checkered flag, looking dominant once again here on the moto side, with at least the Pro Open side, as we see what happens here now. Spencer Knowles in front with Dylan Delaplace in second. Coots managed to get 3rd. Ethan Ladd dropping back to 5th. The next step on the ladder to racing success is the 250 Juniors, a class designed for racers looking to step out of super minis and onto a full-size 250 bike. Bryce Vandenbrink dominated the weekend on his Kawasaki, leading all but 2 laps across the 3 motos. Nick Bott on the 127 bike, Carson McQueen on the 177 bike, and Chad Maberly riding number 523 battled hard throughout the weekend. Bott was the most consistent on points, putting him in 2nd place overall, narrowly beating Carson McQueen, who placed 2nd twice but could only manage 4th in the final moto. The racing continues from the Gente BC Motocross in Chilliwack right after this.